Good afternoon, everybody. So I've just come on here to say something. Whenever you come across content on social media, whatever space you come across this content from, and you read something that contradicts everything you've ever been taught, everything you've ever known, everything you've ever experienced, instead of coming at it feeling triggered and deciding to feel the person, whoever is expressing whatever it is that they're expressing, the piece of content they're expressing it from, is trying to invalidate your feelings, trying to invalidate your experience, come at it with an open mind, with a curious mind, with a mind that is curious and wants to learn more about what the person is talking about. So I'm talking about the article I did, and I've done a couple of videos on it as well, pertaining to why labor doesn't have to be painful. So someone was triggered, clearly, and I don't know, maybe this person doesn't really follow my content. They probably maybe don't know that I'm a doula and I've received training with regards to childbirth and all of these kinds of things. Maybe they haven't followed closely. I'm just going to assume that. But this person was triggered by my article. And I'm not so sure if they actually read my article, because if you did read my article, I'm kind of wondering where the trigger would be, apart from the fact that you came at it with already, like in your mind, you'd already made up your mind about the way labor is supposed to be. It's painful and all of that kind of stuff. And so so you'd already made up your mind about how labor is based on possibly your experience, for sure. But I want you to understand that not everyone is trying to invalidate and shove things, foreign concepts down your throat. I am a doula. I said that in my article. I have been fascinated by childbirth for the longest time, and that is what led me into this path of being a doula. And I have learned a lot of things on my path and my journey as a doula, and I continue to learn. And my desire is for my mamas. My desire is for women like myself who have been taught to be afraid of childbirth, who have feared childbirth for the longest time, who are terrified of pushing out a baby out of their hoo-ha. My desire is for those women to have a different mindset with regards to childbirth and to understand the transformative power that childbirth has on a woman, on a woman's life, okay? So my desire is not to invalidate your experience. My desire is to help you think about childbirth differently and have a different positive birthing experience. So to say something to me like, oh, when you give birth, then you can come and tell us this, that, it's just like, who's fighting with you, sis? Like, I'm not fighting. I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm not trying to invalidate your experience. I'm sorry you were triggered. Maybe you have had a negative birth experience, and I'm sorry about that. But the purpose of me sharing some of this information as a doula is to help you have a positive birth experience and reframe childbirth in your mind from what it has been, from what you have taught it is. You know, like, the mind is very powerful. Now I'm going to go into another topic, but you need to understand that the mind is very, very powerful. Your mind is powerful. And so what you think about something is how it's going to be. So in that article, I was not giving you fluff. If you had read the article, which I hope you read it again with a different set of eyes this time, you'll understand that I'm not giving you fluff in there. I'm not saying childbirth is not an intense experience. I'm not saying it's child's play. I'm not saying you just sit there and pop the baby out. No, like, I didn't say any of that in my article. I did mention that it is an intense experience, but it doesn't have to be as excruciatingly painful as you have been taught it should be, as you have experienced it should be. And I gave reasons and justification for that. So I've learned about childbirth from very great doulas, midwives as well, and women who have actually had pain-free birth experiences. Yes, I have learned about childbirth and labor from women who have actually experienced pain-free births. Yeah, and it's been mind-blowing to me, because I also was of the view that childbirth, labor is excruciatingly painful. Like, I was also of that view, and now my mindset has shifted, and I'm glad for that. So that the time when I do actually give birth, I will have a different mindset, and I will be able to have a positive birth experience. Of course, you cannot control birth, but like, that's my desire. My desire is also to have a positive birth experience for myself when I go through labor as well, inshallah. So I just wanted to say that, like, when you read certain things, see certain things, especially if they're coming from me, I can't speak for other people, but like, generally speaking, just when you come across certain information that contradicts everything you've ever been taught, everything you've ever known, come at it with an open mind, with a curious mind, willing to learn and willing to shift into a mindset that actually serves you, as opposed to wanting to be stuck in your old ways of thinking that have not served you in any way. Okay? Like, come at it with a curious mindset. If you're immediately triggered, pause, ask yourself why you're feeling triggered, and sometimes it's good to also ask questions like, this is interesting. Where can I get more information about this? Or, this is interesting. Oh, you're a doula. What is a doula? Oh, hire me as your doula. Schedule an appointment with me, and I can be your doula. I can be your doula. I do free doulaing. I've been doing free doulaing for the past couple of months. So have a conversation with me. Ask me questions. Get in touch with me. Like, connect with me. Ask me the questions, and we can have, a conversation. Like, no one is fighting. I'm not fighting. I stopped fighting. I never fought, actually, but like, I stopped fighting. So just ask me the questions. I'm a doula. I would love to be a doula. I'd love to be part of your birth experience if you'd let me. So yeah, this is a shameless plug. Call me, text me, get in touch with me. I can be your doula for your next birth. For if you're pregnant right now, if you're planning on getting pregnant, even if you're not pregnant and you just want to learn more about birth and labor and all of that kind of stuff, we can have conversation around that. I love to geek out on all of that kind of stuff. Like, it's my favorite thing. I can send you resources. I can share with you more information that you feel like you'd want to know. And it doesn't need to be even in one sitting. We can just chit chat over a couple of days. I do free doulaing these days, free consultation, free doulaing. It's free all around. So get in touch with me and don't allow yourself to just be triggered, and don't allow yourself to stay stuck in particular mindsets. Be curious, allow yourself to learn, allow yourself to grow and evolve and change. Okay, it's okay to change your mind about certain things. It's good to change your mind. It's part of growing up and part of the journey of being human. And like, life is too long to be stuck. Like, people say life is short, but life is also too long to be stuck in mindsets and ways of thinking that do not serve you, in old beliefs, in beliefs that do not serve you. It's too long. It's too long. The world is too big. God is too big. Life is too short. Life is too long. Sorry. Life is too long. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I hope you all have a lovely day, and please do not be afraid to get in touch with me. Okay. Like, I love to talk about childbirth and labor and everything, pushing out babies out of coochies, hoo-has. Like, I love it. Right up my alley. I absolutely love it. So, alrighty. I hope you all have a lovely afternoon. Oh, yeah, it's time to go now. Hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you whenever I see you.